Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today's video is a what's for dinner. I'm going to be sharing 3 easy dinner ideas that you can put together within 20 minutes or less, and also one really easy and fun fall snack idea. As always, I'd love if you gave this video a thumbs up, and if this is your first time here and you would like to see more of my content, make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below. Hey guys, so I get asked all the time how we meal plan around here. So what we do is we pull everything from the fridge that we need to use, or we don't pull it, but we make a note of like produce, leftovers, anything that's gonna go bad that week that we need to use up. We will write it down, and we'll also look in the pantry and the freezer, and then we will make our meal plan based around what we have on hand. And typically whenever we do that, we have a very minimal shopping list. But one of my favorite apps to use is the Favorite Eats app, and I've talked about this before. So it's just an app that you can download onto your mobile device. So I have the premium subscription, and with that I'm able to link all of my Pinterest boards. So anytime I save a recipe to my boards on Pinterest, they will link into my Favorite Eats app, and it helps me to make my meal plan. So this is one of my favorite parts of this app, is you can actually go in right here. So you can go in right there and put in all of your ingredients that you have that you want to use, and then it will generate some meals for you. How cool is that? And then that's not even the best part. After you have your meals into your meal plan, it's going to generate a shopping list for you. What a big time saver. So you'll have your shopping list, and then you can even send it right onto the grocery store right from the app. How cool is that? Anyways, I wanted to let you guys know that all of today's meals were planned out with the Favorite Eats app, and if you want access to those recipes, you can either use my referral code or you can view my meal plan within the app. And that's another cool thing about Favorite Eats, is that it's like a social network. We can all connect with each other and see each other's meal plans. You can see mine, I can see yours, and we can get lots of inspiration. Anyways, if you do use my referral code, you're gonna get 15% off of your annual subscription fee. So I'll have that code and link down below for you guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into these meals. The first one I'm gonna make are these ham and cheese sliders. These were so good. These are a good option for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they come together fairly quickly. So for this, I'm gonna use King's Hawaiian sweet rolls, Swiss cheese, ham, mayonnaise, mustard, and then some butter and poppy seeds for the top. So the first thing I did is I cut my rolls in half. And then next I took some mayonnaise and mustard and just mixed that together, and I spread that all over the bottom of the sliders. I actually put way too much sauce. I wanted to be able to tell that the sauce was there, and I went a little overkill with it. So next time I make these, I will go a little bit lighter on the sauce. Then next I'm gonna take some ham and layer that on top of the sauce, and then we're gonna do the same thing with the Swiss cheese. Honestly, you could use whatever cheese you wanted to, and you can build these however you want to. You can use whatever kind of meat you prefer. And then we will put on the tops. I'm gonna take some melted butter and pour in some poppy seeds, swish that around, and then put that all over the top of the sliders. And then once we have that done, I'm gonna take some tin foil and cover them up, and then I'm gonna bake these on 350 for about 15 minutes. I actually ended up making these as like an after school snack, but you could totally have these for dinner and make some fries on the side, or even chips, or even to go with soup. I think it would be really good with soup. Next up, I'm gonna make a sheet pan meal of sausage, sweet potatoes, onions, and bell pepper. This is probably the easiest sheet pan meal ever. So I've got 2 sweet potatoes, 1 yellow onion, 1 red bell pepper, some smoked sausage, salt, pepper, and Worcestershire. I'm gonna mix it all together in a bowl, and then I'm gonna place it onto a pan and bake it in the oven. So first I'm gonna slice up my onion and my bell pepper. I left these in bigger chunks. If you wanted them to be finer, you could chop them up finer. And then for the sweet potatoes, you could leave the peeling on these, but I chose to peel mine, and I cut them up into about 1-inch pieces. Y'all, the flavor of this dish was shocking. I was honestly not expecting it to be that good because the ingredients were so simple and the seasonings were so simple. I was not expecting that much flavor, and you wouldn't think that sweet potato and Worcestershire goes together, but it was really good. Even my mom, she was shocked at how good this tasted. So definitely give this recipe a try. I don't think you will be disappointed. And then I baked this for 40 minutes, and I think it was on 370. This was probably the easiest meal of the week, and it was absolutely delicious. Next up, we're gonna make this bang bang shrimp pasta. This stuff is really good too. It does have a kick to it, so if you're not into spicy foods, you may want to skip this one. Before I even start on the shrimp pasta, I am gonna take some of these Rhodes dinner rolls and place them into the oven. And how we get ours to start rising is we just place them into a cast iron pan, and then we pop them in the oven at a very, very low temperature. We turn it to like 170 is the temperature, and then once it reaches temp, we turn the oven off and we cover the rolls and let them sit there and rise, and then we'll bake them off. And then next, I'm gonna take the rest of this bag of raw shrimp, and I'm going to rinse them in a colander. They were frozen, so I was trying to get them thawed a little bit before I put them into the skillet. Next, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my spaghetti pasta onto going. So I'm just putting some salt into my water, and then I'm going to place the spaghetti pasta in. So I'm just seasoning up my shrimp with some pepper, garlic, and paprika. And then you just want to give that a stir and make sure that the shrimp is coated in all of the seasonings. And then next, I'm just taking a little bit of olive oil and placing that into my pan. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cook the shrimp, and I'm just gonna constantly stir them until they are completely cooked through. Once the pasta's done, I'm going to drain that off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the sauce mixture. So the sauce mixture consists of mayonnaise, garlic, lime juice, onion powder, red pepper flakes, and then the recipe also calls for sweet chili sauce. However, this is the only chili sauce we could find. The next time I make this, I will leave out the red pepper flakes because it had enough kick as is with the sauce. So now we're gonna mix together the pasta, shrimp, and sauce mixture, and that will complete this meal. Before I baked my rolls off, I just took some butter with garlic powder and brushed that all over the tops. And that completes this meal. This was so good. It had lots of flavor. It was just a little bit too spicy, so next time I make it, I'm gonna leave out the red pepper flakes or either try harder to find the correct sweet chili sauce, because I think that might have been part of it. But this was so full of flavor and so good, so I will definitely make this again. And now on to this really easy fall snack recipe I wanted to share. I've been seeing this on Facebook, and also I came across it in the Favorites app, and I wanted to give it a try because it looks so easy, and also it's kind of on the healthier side, and the kids had a lot of fun making this. So we're gonna make some apple nachos. I'm just taking some green Granny Smith apples, and I'm gonna slice those up fairly thin. And then I'm just going to put those onto a plate, just like you would nachos. And then we're going to put all of our toppings on. So the recipe calls for semi-sweet chocolate chips, some caramel. It actually calls for caramel cubes that you can melt, but my Walmart gave me Werther's and I just didn't think that was gonna work. So I just pulled this caramel sauce out of the fridge that we normally use for our coffee. It didn't stick as good, so next time I definitely want the caramel melts. And then you'll also need some sprinkles and pretzel sticks. And then the recipe also calls for almonds, but we didn't have any, and plus the kids, I didn't think we're gonna like almonds anyways, so we just left those out. But the first thing we're doing is drizzling on the caramel sauce, and then you'll see in a minute we have a little mishap with the chocolate chips. Kai was trying to put them on and he ended up spilling almost the entire bag. So we had a mountain of chocolate chips, and I think Kane was having more fun eating them, but we finally got them all spread out. And then lastly, we are just gonna put on some sprinkles, and that will complete our apple nachos. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to check out the Favorites app down below. I will have that as well as a discount code if you want to sign up for the premium subscription. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.